This is the story of an extraordinary group of young actors who are setting out to tackle the world's most famous play.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the minds to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing and them.
Along the way, the play will blur with their real lives, forcing them to come of age in a rollercoaster ride of romance, rows,
Hey, so shut the f up, yeah?
and revelations.
I'm just confused because I didn't know how Down syndrome is.
And after intensive rehearsal, the actors will set off on tour to prove themselves before the public.
I just can't stop my feet shaking.
They'll be performing in mainstream theatres for the first time. Can they really pull off Shakespeare's Hamlet? This is Tommy. He's 26. He's my brother. That's me in the mirror. I'm filming Tommy and the other actors, both in rehearsal and at home. And this is Jane. She's our mum.
Nice.
Tommy was a funny little thing when he was born.
Mum.
The poor little baby was born tiny and frail and with Down syndrome. I felt like this huge tragedy had happened because I didn't know then what I know now. So depression for a bit. A doctor came to examine him and he said he'd do very little, ever. He wouldn't be dry and he wouldn't read. He didn't do any developing for a whole year. He just used to sit there and every now and again with the pains he'd just scream. My friend was praying like mad that either God would make him well or he'd take him away and he'd go to heaven as a baby. The first thing that caused him any reaction in him was the sound of a bell. He loves light and music. He told us he wanted to act. So we thought, oh yeah, everyone wants to be on the telly. Never mind. Let's fix him up with some football and some swimming and get him a job.
But Tommy surprised us all. He became the first actor with Down syndrome to star in a TV drama. That was 6 years ago. Tommy's now about to take on the ultimate role for any actor. The hardest role is Hamlet. But someone's got to be Laertes. He's Ophelia's brother.
Ah.
And he has a rivalry with Hamlet and they have a big sword fight at the end.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, you can say that again. So we'll have to see how it goes.
So, which one wins?
Well, they both die.
Interesting.
And Claudius dies as well.
Okay.
So does Gertrude. She's the queen.
Yeah, I know that. So how does Gertrude die?
She gets poisoned by Claudius.
Ah.
So if you're Claudius, you do get to get married.
Okay.
But then you poison your wife.
I see.